everyone, it's Laura, and today I want to talk about some fundamentals about preparing yourself well for your practice around eating and drinking before and after class. So before class is what I'm really most interested in. First of all, being hydrated well throughout your day is extremely important. And when you come to your yoga practice and we're doing all those twists and bends and releasing all of this kind of garbage that lives within us, it's important to flush that out after your practice. So drinking a lot of water after practice, just like you would be instructed to do after a massage, is really important. If you're practicing power yoga and there's been a lot of sweating, then sometimes you might want to use an electrolyte balance. And coconut water is an excellent option for this. You'll see people drinking sports drinks. I'm not a huge fan of them because they've got all sorts of garbage in them, but there are some really nice brands that you can find if you're looking for an electrolyte mix that isn't loaded with sugar and other additives. So feel free to let me know if you're curious about that. But coconut water is accessible. Just check that there's not added sugar in it, and would encourage you to use those things to kind of rebalance the system. Eating before practice is a big no-no. And partially just because you're not going to feel good if you've eaten. There's a heaviness in the belly that happens and it weighs us down. You start to twist and you really can't get in there and get everything cleansed and moving if your stomach's full. And it will make you feel nauseous, it will give you heartburn, and it will prohibit you from going deeply into your practice. So I really encourage students that you shouldn't eat a meal less than an hour and a half or 2 hours before your practice, particularly if you're coming to a practice where there's going to be a lot of twisting. And then if you need a snack though, like it's not unusual for me to eat a power bar or have a piece of fruit or something right before I practice. That doesn't seem to bother me, and I don't think bothers most people, but remembering that the quantity of that is literally like 5 bites. There's a very small amount of food that you're putting into your belly. Eating afterwards, eat nourishing, right? You just cleansed your system and you flushed everything out, and you're creating this amazing environment from which to promote greater health, which is why we all come to the practice to begin with. So then go and eat from the ground. Go and eat fruits and vegetables and whole foods and whatever that looks like for you. But really use your yoga practice as an opportunity to bring intention to what you eat. Use the practice of creating space between desire and action to rethink and get more intelligent, so that the choice isn't to just, plunge your face into a pizza, but to consider instead, like, really, what is my body calling me to eat? Where do I need to balance myself? And you have amazing intuition around that. And so just listen to your body. So eating before practice, give yourself a little bit of time, an hour and a half or 2 hours, have a small snack so you have the fuel that you need. Don't drink a lot before class. It will slug around in your belly, as you could imagine, and hydrate well after class, including using electrolyte supplements and coconut water. Hope this is helpful, and we'll see you soon on your mat. Namaste.